Fuck, I crashed. Okay, it's not a bad crash, just sort of fell off it. Okay, all good. It's really good. I'm going to do that again, and I'm going to put in sports mode. I mean off-road mode. There's way too much intervention from the traction control. As I was coming up that hill, I was trying to get speed, and because I was losing traction, it slowed the bike down, which I don't like. So I'm going to put in sport mode and see if that makes a difference. Let's do that again. Okay, another issue I'm having at the moment is the stand. So I can't use a side stand because it just falls over into the sand, but I put the center stand up and I can't physically pull it down. These are real world problems, these are real world reviews, because this is real. I'm on a dirt track trying to get the fucking bike off its stand. Sorry, Harley, I'm not bagging your bike. I'm just telling you, I'm off-road, I'm in dirt mode, traction won't give me power at crucial points to get up the hill, so I'm going to work out how to turn traction off so I can get power, and the stand is pissing me off because I'm trying to get it off the fucking center stand and I don't exactly think I'm a weakling. Fucking motherfucker. And there you fucking have it. So my biggest bitch about the bike is that if you need to get off and on it, up a hill or in even a bit of a slight incline, to me, the stands, that stupid side stand, you might as well fucking angle grind that off and put something with a plate, because it just doesn't work. And if you can show me putting, okay, I'm not 6'6" and I don't weigh 200 kilos, right? I weigh nearly 80 kilos, I'm 167 centimeters, so I'm not a big guy. I'm physically fairly strong. But you show me where your bike's in sand on a bit of an incline with the centre stand up, and you show me how to push it off without dropping it on the ground. I didn't see that on any Harley Davidson adverts, so I've got to pick this bastard up. Okay, let's go. I'm not going to whinge about it though, we just got to do it. Okay, I'm going to cut the vlog short because the bike's leaking and I don't want to damage the motor. I'm going to take it back to Cole. I mean, I don't know if I've ridden this bike hard or not. You know, I'm just putting it through its paces, and that's what people should do, and that's what I'm about, is actually seeing, is it truly an off-road bike? My biggest gripes are, well, one is, I think a water hose or one of the hoses is broken. It's leaking. I've tried the traction control in all modes, all that 150 horsepower. I don't know how. I know you'll be able to turn off the traction control, but when you need the torque, the horsepower just dies in the ass. In fact, I jumped over this hill. I was in first gear, and the traction control kicked in so much that the engine stalled. And then I nearly dropped the bike there. That's not good. So, you know, there's just some issues that I don't like about it. I think there's lots of good things about it, but it's definitely not a bike that I would buy. Let's go back the way we came. I'm going to put it in off-road mode. Bike won't start. What the fuck is going on here? We're in neutral. Bike won't start. Fuck! In neutral. Come on, start. Fuck. Okay, we're in trouble. I'm gonna try and push start the bastard. Don't know if you can push start one of these. Okay, the bike will not start. Fucking hell, it's got to be from the radiator. There's no damage to the bike anywhere. Side stand is down. I don't know if there's water in the electronics here. When I push this button, you can see water's coming out of here. There's obviously power. Why the fuck won't it go? All the modes work. Fuck. Fuck, I hope I got reception. The bike won't start.
What'd you do to it?
No, it's got a leak. One of the hoses is split. Oh, in the Otways, like I'm on a gravel. I'm on a road, so I'm sort of between Anglesey and Mauriac, Cecil Track, and Gum Flats Road. So I'm on Gum Flats Road. And can you bring me a can of Coke, because I am fucked. I don't think I rode it that hard. Dropped it twice. Not fast speed. Leant it over. It started. Yep. Cole, it started.
Yeah, but it's got any water in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my way home.
Righto, I'll stay here.
Stay there, I'm on my way back, bye. We don't quit. Cole ain't coming to get me. This bad boy is gonna make it home. I'm at my business partner's house. Paul's coming over. So we need to put water in the radiator. How are ya? Can I have some water to put in it? So we found the, obviously this is where you fill the water up. You got the hose there, Paul?
You got it on, Johnny?
Well, no, that's I reckon that's orange coolant.
What's that?
All right, let's get it back to Geelong Harley. Let's go. Thanks, Paul. Fucking can't find second, can't find neutral. Come on. So I'm back at Geelong Harley. Here's the bike. It's actually the next day because I actually finished the vlog, but believe it or not, I had it in the wrong setting, so none of the didn't work. Anyway, I'm going to give you my opinion of what I think about this bike. Like, where does this bike sit in the motorbike chain? That's the question. Like, is it a full-on off-road bike? Is it just a very light off-road bike? Is it a road bike? Because it depends on tyres, it depends on lots of things, but as you saw, I had some issues with it. What was that issue hang on, so I'm going to speak to Stiffy about it first because he knows a fair bit about the bike. Stiffy, the leak that I had on the bike, what was that? That was
That side hose, that was the engine breather.
So that's no big deal?
Shouldn't be a big deal.
The check engine light, did we find out why that came on?
There was a whole bunch of historic fault codes there, so there was a multitude of possibilities as to why there was an engine light, but they're just so advanced these days, there's so many sensors and so on, that any little parameter that gets thrown out, they can throw an engine light for.
So you guys cleared, these guys, when it came back with about 12 faults because I dropped it a few times. They were all cleared, weren't they, apart from one?
No, I think they're all cleared now.
So they're all cleared,
Yeah.
So there's no engine light?
No, shouldn't be.
Okay, so engine light's gone, it's all been cleared. Okay, that's good. I'm going to tell you my biggest gripe with the bike.
Yep,
I'm going to tell you my biggest 3 things that I hated about it, right? I hate the side stand.
Yep.
I think that's a disaster. I think it just doesn't work in the mud, it doesn't work on sand. And the fact that if you're on an incline or a decline and you use the middle stand, the centre stand, you can't get the bastard off.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest hate. Number 2 would be, that bike, I'm going to be honest, is fucking heavy. It's heavy. It's really, really heavy, I think, because a lot of the weight is down below. Is that correct?
Yeah, it's all down low
Okay.
centre of gravity.
Okay. Third thing is, this is a minor thing which can easily be fixed, and I think they probably will change it because it is the first model, is the plastic grab rail.
Oh, yeah.
If you fall off, you need to use that to pull yourself up. I ripped it off in my hand. I broke it, snapped it.
Yeah.
That's real life use. But the biggest thing, now I want your view on this, for my view was the ETC.
Yeah, the torque control.
Let's talk about the ETC, because this is the main thing about the bike that I don't. Now, I'm not an expert, as I've said, but that's why I'm speaking to Stiffy, and probably a lot of people aren't experts on this bike because it's new, are they? They're learning.
It's all massive learning curve now because it's a whole different motorcycle from whatever Harley's done. We can't really translate much over,
But what is the problem with the ETC?
So the ETC is engine torque control. It's not a traction control. It's a set of parameters within the tune file that when the engine detects a certain amount of torque going through it, it will limit the throttle, bring that back.
Correct.
And that's what you're experiencing on your CVO and all these modern Tourers. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, but the problem is, it's a bike that when you're on the dirt or in sand or in mud, you don't want that to kick in.
No.
You don't want it to kick in. So
No.
what I had, and you'll see on the vlog, I had it kicking in when it kicked in actually in a hill climb, and the wheel stopped. I've actually video. The wheel stopped, and I fell off the bike.
Yeah.
That's
not ideal whatsoever. not at all.
so. There's no way to turn that off, is there?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
So you can't turn. So when I was in the bush yesterday, I was trying to turn the ET. I didn't care about what mode I was in. I didn't give a shit about uphill, race mode, whatever. I wanted to have no traction on so I could feel that full 150 horsepower on the sand. What are your thoughts on that? Having all this power and then
it still needs to be controllable. I think that's the biggest thing. 150 horsepower in the sand, you're really going to get a lot of wheel slip and probably not go anywhere. So the bike was probably trying to help you more than you think, in a sense. Like all those off-road traction controls, everything, a lot of it's to help you more than you think.
Yeah.
Like, you know, dirt bike's only got 50 horsepower and you punch it through the sand, that's going to break traction. And with better tyres and what the Pan Am's got and lighter.
Yep.
So...
But what I saw,
difficult.
Stiffy, was this was actually stopping the wheel.
Yeah, that's too far. That's not how. That's not what it should be doing.
To me, honestly, hand on heart, it's too intrusive.
Yeah, which is all is going to be software and programming at this point.
What type of bike is it, in your opinion? Is it so? I took it to the extreme. I took it out mud, dirt, sand, very high inclines.
It is not designed for that. It is not.
What's it designed for?
It's designed to be able to sit on the freeway and have a real comfortable time on the freeway. And then when you see that dirt road, you can go down that dirt road and you can have equal comfort, that good of a time. But when you're going to try and throw it down a single track or a goat track or something like that, you're not going to have fun. It's 250 kilos. It's too heavy. It's just not designed for it. You know, it's not a dirt bike. It is not an enduro bike, not a cross-country bike. But if you want to sit on the freeway and go to your destination but go off the beaten path, that's the motorcycle. That's what it is. That's what it's going to do the best at.
Yep. I beg to differ a little bit with you on that. I reckon you can throw it down a goat track because you'll see some of the footage you can, but the problem with it, and this is probably where Stiffy agrees, when I dropped it, look at how tall you are, dude. Can you squat down? This is ridiculous.
Yeah, mate.
How tall are you?
6'9".
Are you really 6'9"?
Yeah.
6'9". Holy shit. I believe you can ride it down a goat track, but the problem is when you come off it, or if you come off it.
Well, that's the compromise there. If you do want to do it, you'd want to be fit enough to lift a 250 kilo motorcycle.
Can't get the busted up.
Or, as you broke the grab straps off, get different grab straps.
Why do you think they haven't put, like in cars, you have a switch you can press that turns everything off, so you can have full control of the bike?
I'm not sure.
Do you think it's just a safety? Yeah.
Probably just a safety thing, yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, thanks, Stiffy. Thanks for your comments. Just go to Cole now. Just ask. Cole's a little bit grumpy today. Can I ask you some questions, Colin?
What's that?
Can I ask you some questions?
Go on
in. Pan America.
Yeah.
I've obviously probably tested it here more than anyone.
Do you think you tested it more than the Harley people?
Hey?
You think the Harley engineers didn't put much testing into it?
No.
Okay. Well, you should get on to Willie. Say,
Why?
Willie, test your product.
Do you think he'll listen to me?
I think so, yeah. He loves you, doesn't he?
No, they hate me. What are your thoughts on the bike?
I don't have any, Danny, because I haven't ridden it, had anything to do with it. I know it's created a huge amount of interest.
Yep.
I suspect it's,
Do you think it'll evolve, the bike, like this first one that's come out?
they always do.
Yeah, yep.
They always do. That'll be a hell of a good bike.
I love the motor. The motor's hot. It's quick.
Well, that's coming out in the Sportster pretty much soon, so
Yeah.
that'll be a weapon.
Yep.
But everybody's, we've had this discussion before about opinions.
We'll put on see what the keyboard warriors say about it.
Well, they're like assholes. Everybody's got one, so you just got to wait and see.